a moment for another one of my realizations. So in saying that we are the directors of our own life, we define how things play a role in our lives. Like, we define if something is big or small, if we should prioritize it or neglect it, if we should stick with it or abandon it, or like just anything. Like, we can define we can put the ruler to it and define it, like put it in angles and put it into perspective to where it fits us, or we can just let it go and let it be what it is. It's all up to the choices in which we decide to do with what we came here to do. I mean, it sounds so simple, and it is. Putting it into practice is the tough part, but once you unlock your mind, you see how to put it in practice. You see when to put it in practice. You know, because you know why you're doing it. You know what it looks like. It just works. And it's like, it's your story. You tell it how you want to. But we learned the five W's and the 1 H for a reason when we was younger. All the information that we learned when we was kids, no matter what it is, they kept instilling all this information in us for over 10 years for a reason. Like, I'm 22 now. I got 2 decades in here, so I can say this now. Like, they instilled all of these values and things in us when we was younger for a reason. And we have a purpose that's much bigger than ourselves. Like, we got to look at the bigger picture, get out our egos and start living in spirit. And we'll see how much we can direct our own lives. How much power we really have. And it's amazing to just think and just sit here and think about life and love and just everything, because we take so much stuff for granted. The really small things, or even some of the big things. Like, what's small to me may be big to someone else. What's big to me may be small to someone else. Like, but we take so much stuff for granted, and it's like to just sit in gratitude and realize how in control of life, how much control over your life that you have, and how much stress comes from trying to be in control of everyone else's. And it's like, the joy and the wisdom that you gain from just deciphering and just learning and experiencing life is unfathomable. I finally can use that word, but it is. And I love it. Peace and love.